This is just insane. It's like the biggest fucking wave event in North America right now. Literally history's being made right now. Thank you for being here. That's my last song. I fucking love you guys.
He basically said to me, and this is like a direct quote, that wave is basically homies supporting homies.
And for so many years, nobody really took a chance on it. But now seeing that it's kind of holding its own and that people are generally interested in it and will come out to see it and like champion the sound when they get a chance to. Especially seeing all the people who come out and who are fans who will travel from across the world to come out to witness something like this. I think it's more than just a bunch of people online throwing, music onto a website. It is really, truly like a community.
And wave music for me is about community. We're really surrounded by friends making music, and it's beyond a genre.
So for all these people to connect around this weird genre definition and to all be celebrating it, I think people would find it to be a very interesting intellectual curiosity.
But it really is just like a bunch of people who all kind of know each other, getting together and just like having a good time and like enjoying what we do. Because everybody works so hard. I mean, like every single person in this room, every single person playing here, all the artists who just showed up, they're putting in the time and the effort. It really, really comes to fruition when you come here and you can really be like, wow, we did this. Like, this is a thing that we all put together, and we made this happen.
I would say to someone who has never been to a wave festival or a wave event, imagine if Billie Eilish did a DJ set. Let your brain go with that wherever it goes. The reason why I picked Billie Eilish obviously is because in terms of mainstream sound, that is her content is like very raw in terms of how she uses the spectrum of singing and all that type of stuff. So that's why I say that.
Wave can be very diverse in the sense that you'll have a lot of different types of wave, and every artist that produces wave also puts like their own styles into it, which makes it even cooler.
And yeah, wave, I've been doing events for a long time and I've never seen so much energy like together in like one place from all over the world. Yeah. You can't really find that in many underground genres. I feel like today it hits different.
We're in Seattle as we're conducting this experience together, right? We're co-creating our reality together, and we're in the birthplace of grunge, and we're witnessing wave unfold before our eyes, being birthed not from a city, but from the internet. And that's what connects all of us, and now we're all here meeting together because of our shared passions, our shared emotions.
I was in the dubstep community and house community like before I started making wave and stuff, and I never experienced like this type of a community aspect of things. Like literally everybody in this room, it feels like I've just grown up with them. They feel like family. We immediately just went into like full family mode at this fucking ratchet Airbnb. we all kind of like came up together, like, and like Hassan said, like through the internet and coming into like meet space all together. Like wave is a community that has like transcended just like the brick and mortar aspect of like electronic music.
And then once it started blowing up, there's suddenly like thousands, if not like tens of thousands of eyes on it. You know what I mean? It kind of culminated into like this event from what I've seen. Like I saw so many people who came to see specific artists, so many people who came to see like the biggest American wave event in history. You know what I mean? And I think the coolest thing is just the interactivity between the artists and the fans. There were so many artists on site. There's probably like 50 Wave artists, community members, people on site, you know what I mean? And a lot of them are just like here to experience the event as much as y'all are.
Kind of sort of a risk, we took a risk on trying to do this because there hasn't been an event for this genre on this scale ever in America, at least. Seeing all those people yesterday, there's over 400 people that came through yesterday. I mean, Wave is here to stay, and I think it's gonna go ever bigger after this.
Like, I've been to a lot of shows, and this is the best show I have ever been to when it just comes to the vibe of the people here, the sound of the music, the way that everything just flows together. Like the way we got 2 stages and you just walk to one stage and the music is just pumping, you're like, yeah. And you go to the other stage and you're like, it's pumping the exact same. Like, it's the same. Like, this is all fire. And a lot of EDM, like that going hard and that aggressiveness, like even though we still have that, we have that like, yo bro, it's okay, tell me what happened. Like, yeah.
Pantheon is a celebration of the community. Pantheon is the culmination of 10 years of hard work. Every single person who's a member of the community, whether you're a newcomer or you're someone who's been around for years, it's a celebration of the hard work that the people in the community have put in. It feels like family supper in terms of being a producer and getting to spend time with the other people that are helping to make the music that I personally love to listen to. It feels like going home for Christmas and seeing family again. And I'm sure the experience for the people that are here as fans probably feels really similar.
Just the coolest thing about Pantheon is that it feels like everyone's just meeting each other for like the first time, second time, or like in a completely different way, different context. And it's all under the guise of like listening to the music we love. Yeah.
I would describe the Pantheon event as a true and honest showcase of the versatility of the genre of wave as a whole. But I'd also say that Pantheon is a very well-defined snapshot of the current state of where wave is and where it's heading.
I can't wait to see what the rest of this decade is going to look like because of shit like this.
Maybe this event could change somebody's life, you never know. And yeah, I'm excited to see how we can keep expanding this.
Pantheon's definition is the gathering of all the gods and goddesses in one area to celebrate. And I can honestly say that this has felt like such a rejuvenating, spiritual, and sacred experience with divine creatives.
This is like my home, this is where I love, this is where like ultimately I want to be.
And there's like tons of new producers that are super talented and making wave, and so I think the future of wave is very bright.
Time, and with more people discovering the sound that we're trying to push, like Christian said, there's nowhere else to go but up.
I really like what Scott said about just watching everyone's growth, honestly. That's probably what I'm most excited about. And each year, like, it goes crazier and crazier.